gorgeous, Sabrina here. Today's video topic is all about the hair. Been getting a lot of questions on it, so in today's video I'm going to show you an updated hair care routine as well as answer some of your most popular questions about color, cut, etc, etc, etc. And if you're interested in anything that I mentioned in today's video, I will have everything listed for you down below in the description box. First things first, we'll talk about hair color. Now, 2 months ago, I did not dye my hair. That was my natural hair color, and it's considered to be a strawberry blonde. But this is a hair dye that I have been using ever since I did the Lucille Ball tutorial. This is Clairol's number B14W, and you can pick it up at Sally Beauty Supply. That is the only place that I know of to get it. It is a semi-permanent color, so it doesn't last as long as a permanent would. I do this about every 4 weeks. What I like about this particular one is that it doesn't have any ammonia, peroxide, anything harsh in it that's going to hurt you over the long term. And I just love the color. If I can find a permanent shade that is this color, I will absolutely be using that next. But so far, I just love this color. I also had a lot of questions about how to make the red in your hair last longer, because red, as you know, is one of the most difficult shades to wear long term because it fades so quickly. There is a red shampoo that you can get at Sally Beauty Supply, relatively inexpensive, and it has a little bit of dye in the formula, I think. And when you wash your hair with it like normal, it does add more of that red tint back in, so it helps the red not to fade as quickly. Now, as far as the cut goes, when I go into the salon, I ask for long layers, with my shortest layer usually being at my chin. So my bangs are this length and everything else cascades down from there into that waterfall effect. And in my opinion, layers are the best source for getting body movement and volume in your hair. I was told by one hairstylist that I had several years ago that if I didn't have layers, then my hair would just look really heavy down here at the bottom and it just wouldn't have any movement to it. So if you're looking for a way to freshen up your hair, layers are the way to go. Now, as far as shampoos and conditioners, I don't really stick with just one line. I find myself using all different kinds of lines because I found out that my hair tends to adapt to things way too quickly and then it looks flat. So the more that I change my shampoo and conditioner up, the more lively my hair looks. So if you're having trouble with flat hair, highly recommend switching up your shampoo and conditioner. My most favorite lines are from Biolage, BioTerra, which you can find at Sally Beauty Supply. Suave also makes a really great line, really inexpensive. And the Living Proof line is also one of my most favorite shampoo and conditioning lines. I also use an apple cider vinegar rinse on my hair every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how much product I've been using. And this acts like a clarifying shampoo, but it's a lot more safe and gentle than using a clarifying shampoo. And the way that this works is it takes the excess product buildup that you may have on your scalp from applying too many products, removes it completely, restores the pH balance in your scalp, leaving it much more healthy. And this just makes your hair look a lot more fluffy afterwards too. It also makes my hair very soft, shiny, much more manageable. I notice a tremendous difference when I do this. And the way that I do this is I put my head over the tub, dump my head in the apple cider vinegar, rub it into the scalp, let it sit in a towel for at least 30 minutes, and then I go in and shampoo and condition like normal. And if you're worried about the smell, because it does have a rather strong smell, the smell will be gone completely by the time your hair dries. Now, my hair is naturally curly, and if you're interested in seeing how I get my curly hairstyle, I will have that video linked for you below. But this video is more about how I blow dry and get it to look like this. So when I am blow drying, I use the Conair Infiniti Spin Brush Pro. This is my most favorite hair tool ever. I love this thing. It is a spinning brush and a blow dryer in one. Saves your arms. You're not having to do a whole lot of crazy configurations to get your hair dried. It is the most amazing tool ever. It leaves the hair very smooth, sleek, no frizziness whatsoever. It is 10 times better than using a regular brush with a blow dryer. And if I'm wanting to wear my hair straight that day, I'll just take a flat iron and straighten the strands around my face, because those are typically the ones that get to be those curly cues all over the place. And after blow drying, I literally bathe in Living Proof's Humidity Shield spray. This is not a hairspray, it's just a spray you spray on your hair to protect it from the humidity. It is the only product I have tried that will keep my hair in place here in the Florida humidity and does not create frizzies everywhere. I love this stuff. And when I curl my hair to look like this, like you've been seeing in a lot of my recent videos, I use the Sapphire 8-in-1 curling wand. This is from Irresistible Me. I did make a video about this a little while ago. I love this wand. It has 8 barrel attachments that come with it, so you actually get 8 different hairstyles with one tool. In this example that I'm showing here, I'm using the 32mm barrel with the wand, and this is one of my most favorite barrels because it creates those big waves and adds a lot of volume into the hair. The heat setting that I use with this wand is typically 410 degrees Fahrenheit. Heats up extremely fast, so there's no waiting around for it. And I typically leave the wand on each strand of hair for around 5 to 10 seconds. So it depends on how thick or how thin the piece of hair is that I'm putting onto the wand. The thinner the piece of hair generally is less time, the thicker the piece, a little bit more time. And after I have my whole head curled, I will let the curls cool down completely till there is no heat left in them whatsoever, and then brush through them with my fingers. You can also use a brush if you want more waves, but I typically use my fingers to style the curls together and get the desired look that I'm after. And I generally don't use hairspray because I don't like how it feels on my hair. But when I do use hairspray, my most favorite one that I have found is from BigSexyHair. It's their Spray Play Harder, and I usually get this from TJ Maxx or Marshalls for relatively cheap. Don't go to Ulta because it is so overpriced there. Can't think of any other popular questions about the hair. If there's a question that I didn't answer for you today that you would like to know, you are always welcome to ask, and I'll do my very best to get back to you with an answer on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful today. I'll see you next time.